with little hand-drawn diagrams and so on in it. And who had typed it up? Veronica Timmons, right? Ronnie had done all the kind of production of this thing. Instructor Survival Kit, first edition. I had a copy of it until Peter's 50th birthday, when I gave him the copy of it.
You gave it back to
him?
him?
He didn't have a copy.
Oh, wow.
And actually, I looked back up at him after kind of rippling through it, and I said, "You've just saved me a year's work." Because I was kind of thinking about, how in the world do I go about writing all this stuff on different instructional techniques, the use of different instructional devices, all of that.
Yeah.
It was all there.
It was all right there.
It was all there in that very first edition.
Yeah.
Peter had been working away on it for a year or two while he was teaching at BCIT.
So you just wrote him the check and
Yeah.
instead of the year's work.
Peter's never written me a check, and Peter owes me at least, a trip to Europe or something for the thousands of copies of The Art of Teaching Adults and the Instructor Survival Kit and so on that we've used in this ISW program over the years, Yeah, it's cool.
So I've never met him. I would love to meet him.
Ah,
I would totally love to meet him. So
well, that would be an interesting one.
actually, yeah, it might
What if
be.
he's-
Well,
what if he's-
would he be interested? Or,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
wondering.
heard that
He didn't
wasn't.
respond. I mentioned my interest and
Yeah.
that I was just around the corner and
Yeah.
didn't get a reply. So I'm just going to drop in on his
Maybe we could talk about spirituality and education or
yeah,
learning
yeah,
or something.
that would be, because whether he sort of left that behind then.
Because
I think his website says it served him well in the sense of, so he earned a living off of that book.
It served him well. The
And it
3
served
books
us
that
well.
he wrote have provided Peter with enough income that basically he can do the things he's wanted to do for the last 25 or 30 years, including pursue his own spiritual quest.
I see
and live on
reactivating it.
Galliano
So this cards is a way of reactivating that material, because that material is still rich and valid. I mean, maybe
So where did these cards come from?
These are
May I just